This woman is special, not because of her looks, but because her husband is the most terrifying tyrant in the entire universe, Boris. Right now, Boris is locked up in a lunar prison, chained with custom-made iron chains. No one has dared to visit him for 400 years. Today, his wife is finally allowed to visit, and she even brought a cake, but the guards insisted on inspecting the cake, and even tried to poke it with their fingers. Boris warned them not to do it, or they'd regret it. The guard didn't believe him, and pressed his finger down. Suddenly, a robot jumped out, and 2 flying darts knocked the guard out cold. Did you think this was going to be a jailbreak story? Well, you're wrong. This robot climbed over to Boris, gave him a gentle touch, and the 1,000-year-old chain shattered into pieces. Boris raised his hand casually, and killed over a dozen guards in one sweep, bursting through the prison doors. But outside, waiting for him were 1,000 guns. Did you think Boris was done for? He laughed. He raised his energy cannon, and with one shot, all the police officers were sucked into the sky. Even his wife was caught in the pull. He let go of her hand, and jumped out of the prison without a second glance. It turned out that this prison was built on the moon. Meanwhile, Karen, the agent in black, discovered something huge. Her partner, Mike, according to the records, had died 400 years ago, but just last night, they had worked on a case together. It turned out Boris had traveled back in time, and killed young Mike. Now, the aliens were invading Earth, and Karen had only one option. She also had to travel back 400 years. According to the records, Boris was supposed to kill an alien prophet, but Karen didn't know that Boris had already gotten there first, and accurately found him. Boris threw a dart, and the big-headed prophet was killed instantly. When Karen arrived, all she saw was Boris fleeing. The final showdown happened at the rocket launch site. Mike was about to install the Earth's defense system, when Boris suddenly appeared. Karen was grabbed by the throat, almost out of breath. Just as she was about to lose consciousness, she mocked Boris for not having any arms. Boris went crazy, firing darts wildly. Karen took all the darts, grabbed him, and jumped off the high building. In midair, a flash of green light appeared, and time reversed. This time, Karen easily dodged, and kicked Boris into the abyss. Meanwhile, Mike successfully activated the defense system, and Earth was saved. But Boris wasn't fully dead yet. Suddenly, he launched a sneak attack. This time, Mike didn't hesitate, and with one shot, took him out for good. Years later, Mike adopted a young boy. Can you guess who it was? That's right, it was Karen. It turns out, everything was part of a cycle. Sometimes, the person who saves you might just be your future self.